Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. So today I like to share with you an important topic, or in fact it is critical. However, it is sensitive and it is very political if it is not handled properly. Okay? Now what I'd like to share with you is what constantly, often, continuously, many friends ask me, is Internal Wing Chun legit? Is this type of Internal Wing Chun legit? Is that type of Tai Chi like Internal Wing Chun legit? Well, it is extremely political because this involves business and it involves all kinds of lineage and all kinds of stuff, right? So if one get into, hey Hendrik, is this legit or that legit? No matter what I say, people will shoot me because of lineage issue, business issue, all kinds of issues. So today I want to answer these questions where often get asked, is Internal Wing Chun legit? In a technical way. I'm not going to answer, is it legit or not legit, Wing Chun. We're going to go through technically, what is Internal Wing Chun? What is Tai Chi like of Internal Wing Chun? And what is the Shao Lin short strike common denominator? Shao Lin sticking body short strike of the common denominator of the Shao Lin short strike, which is the mother or the common denominator of Wing Chun. We like it or not, Wing Chun is named as the Southern sticking body short strike, and it is from Shao Lin. Okay, so let's look at these three things and you make the decision. Is it legit or it is not legit? Okay, so let's go. The first thing is Internal Wing Chun. Usually Internal Wing Chun in general, it involves in a structure and then some kinds of alignment of spine, lifting anus using the mind power, and then you have all kinds of different type of force emphasized there, where you can have this force, that type of force using your mind power force. Okay, and the structure you have to have this. This type of Wing Chun is called Internal Wing Chun. And then you say you have the Pan Sao and have a special force, and then you all this you have different type of force, and is saying that this is because it's mind power, have the internal, and because of the spine, the structure, you have all different type of power, including you can take force into your body to get your the skill you step on to do all kinds of stuff. Internal Wing Chun. Okay, so it's this range, structure, mind power, all this type of technical details. Now there's another type of Internal Wing Chun where it involves in the Tai Chi circular. You want to use your Dan Tian to Fa Jing. You want to use your leg to drop your body, to push all sort of stuff, and you can see those stuff is like in the Tai Chi twister. Okay, which is in this range, you do this. Okay, all your push hand and you can see that. Okay. And for the first type, the structure type, the internal Wing Chun with the mind power will be chi sao this way. okay, and have a different type of energy or force or mind power. As soon as they do some techniques, the power come with it. And then the second type, this is the Tai Chi base type of Wing Chun. Is you have all this push hand type, and the body will be turning and all this thing. Okay, so that's this. Now let's look into Shao Lin short strike document 1784 document, classic, which is, I wrote it, this is printed in my t-shirt here. Okay, as last time I already shared with you on the body and the leg and then the arm, core. It is a impulse momentum based in today's language type of art. Now, for the Shao Lin short strike, sticking body short strike art, it's called sticking body short strike. And it has this three, the leg, the body, core, and the arm momentum handling. It based on a shoot in to this close. This is the wall. Now as here it say that you want to lean, you want to get close to the opponent like this wall. Okay, and then the lower part here is actually shoot and crush in here. Okay, you can do all kinds of stuff, jamming, hooking, crush in, stamping, different type stuff on the leg part. And then on the body part, as I explained the other day, you have this folding, twerking, leaning, pressing, those stuff. Okay, so that's the body part. And then that is the strike part. So a typical Shao Lin short strike, sticking body short strike, is you have to have a shoot in because you want to go this close to the opponent, versus the Tai Chi type versus the mind power type. Okay, so you always have to shoot in. The lower part of the body is always attacking, doing those stuff, crushing, stamping, hooking, jamming, those kind of stuff. The core is always doing the press, the torque, and leaning, those stuff. And the arm is always doing a strike. Okay? So this legs part and the body part is attacking at the same time, closing to the opponent, is called sticking body. This arm for the striking, you see, it's not striking this far, it's striking this way. It's called short strike because see my elbow, this is not extended, not like the Tai Chi type extended this way, or like the mind power type extended. It's not. You just go here. The body always go down there first, stick at the opponent, and then in the same time the leg attack, the body attack, and the hand strike. And the body type, this is called willow body because all these three parts has to be like a willow. It cannot be a structure. Okay? Now, if the opponent say, for example, this shoot in, jamming his leg, and torque him and strike. If the opponent go the other direction, move away, then the short strike will stick at him. Thus, press in, this leg, attack him, this hand here, strike him. Okay? So, it is always, if this is the opponent, it is always playing here, while the three strike, the lower body, the core, and the arm always strike, and it is a momentum, impulse momentum play, because you have to have your body, there's a lot of weight here. Okay? So, this type of Shao Lin short strike, playing with the action and reaction force, in the same time playing with the mechanics, which has to, like, the leg can track, hook the opponent while the body is talking, and you strike him. So really, if you go in, your leg jamming, your body talking, and you're striking, one strike, you actually throw him. Okay, because you're jamming the whole structure and strike at the same time, and they come from these three directions. Okay? And the breathing, as last time, you always have to have the lower abs breathing. That's the chi part. Now, these three types of art, the Shao Lin short strike, based on this. I just explained you how it looks like. The internal with the circular, with the chi from Dan Tian, like the Tai Chi and so forth. That's one type. The mind power type with the structure is another type. So I leave this for you to see. You make the judgment. Is Internal Wing Chun legit according to the traditional Chinese martial arts culture? Okay, so this is the best way to answer this question. And we don't want to get into this politics, business, or who against who, which grandmaster against who, you against any lineage, or we don't want to deal with that. We just look into this, like look into this is the iPhone, this is the Samsung phone, this is the Nokia phone. Look at what's the difference. You make the judgment. Are they the same? So this is to share with you today. Hopefully this make it clear. Sticking body short strike always has to be played here. Okay? That is the uniqueness of sticking body short strike. So you can think about it, it's like the jiu-jitsu or judo or wrestler. It is playing in this. The difference is the leg attack, the body core attack, this thing strike, the arm strike. And it can be a strike, it can be a hook throw, a leg sweep throw, or takedown, those stuff. Okay, that is sticking body short strike. Again, read the 1784 Shao Lin classic. Okay, what I am showing you here is just relay what is in the book. And that's why I wrote the Wing Chun Matrix. That is the book, the first one, to share what happened on this momentum, impulse momentum based Shao Lin art in the ancient China. So this is for you today. If you're interested in the details, get the Wing Chun Matrix books. Okay, so this is not just only for Wing Chun, but you can see what short strike is about.